I'm doing a little bit of a sketchbook tour. Little cringe, but since this channel is prioritizing watching my progression, getting better at art, I have to show where I'm at now, even if it's a place where I'm not super satisfied with my ability as of yet. But I want to be able to, a year from now, look at this video and say, ha, I'm better than I was then. This isn't like a bashing on where I'm at, because I'm not about that either. So I'm gonna find things that I do like about some of these drawings, and I want to critically identify what I don't like or what is inaccurate and how I can then do better. This is kind of like my journal notebook, but I have started doing some sketching and drawing in it. I really enjoy this one. I'm pretty happy with the pose. I'm pretty happy with the pose of the girl, except there's like some inconsistencies. Like, I love her foot here. I think I captured that pretty well, but she kind of has a little pig nose and her eyes are a little creepy. And this hand, ooh, it's a sad hand. And I sort of just gave up and intentionally hid the other hand behind her. So hands are something definitely want to work on, but otherwise I like her outfit. You can see I did another portrait. I think this turned out good. Again, I'm hiding her hands, but also I think the proportions are a little weird. Her arm looks a little long, but otherwise I'm pretty happy with that one. Just a sketch. I did have a reference for this. I'm pretty happy with how that turned out. This is an idea for a actual painting that I'm gonna expand on. This was fun, just marker and pen. Kind of added this guy in a bubble. Pretty happy with how that came out. Oh, this was fun. I did watch a video with drawing with waffles and kind of got inspired with one of her character designs to do this face with the hair. The hair was very similar to this. I don't remember if it was pink or not. I like the nose. This is actually my bullet journal. I used to bullet journal and then I got overwhelmed with it, and now I've come back to it as an effort to draw more, because I have to actually draw my spreads, and so it forces me to actually draw, and I'm forcing myself to do more creative things. So what I challenge myself to also do with my bullet journal is on my monthly spread to create a character. So I created this one. She's cute, right? But she's super stiff. I even tried to have a different little position with her leg here. She's a cute little January girl, but I definitely see that I need to work on gesture and form with my figures. Even when I'm trying to do like cartoon, like I'm not going for realistic with this, but she just doesn't have a lot of clear readability of being good human form. So then going on to February, I was like, what kind of person would February be? She would be done with winter and just kind of over it, right? Like she's ready to move on and do her own thing. And that was what I came up with. Kind of, we got a little attitude and like, don't bother me. So I like how that came across. Again, hands are not gorgeous, and the gesture turned out, like the position, her pose, I can tell it's improved since January. So that's, I think that's positive. Along with being stiff, she's a little bit like leaning weird. So I think there is improvement, but still I feel like I'm not satisfied, and so I'm glad I can continue practicing and just finding where I'm lacking. This was when I first got the alcohol ink marker. I only bought one. It was pretty fun drawing this and only using one marker. It's fun to see how much layering you can do with those alcohol ink markers, and there'll be more of that to come. This was fun. I liked doing these little cartoon ladies in their little outfits, and I'm perfectly happy. I'm liking the style I'm going for, sort of cartoon look, but again, again, with the human form, my proportions are weird. So this one I did first, and her arms are just so long and her face is really big. So this hand and arm are just ginormous compared to like her torso and legs and then little big feet. So I tried to fix the feet here. She has bigger feet, but then we could do little baby arms and hands and a small face. And this one's a little bit more proportionally correct, so that's good. It looked like I made progress. I identified those things as I progressed. And then I came back in with the markers when I got the whole pack that I got. Well, I didn't get a pack, but I purchased 20 more. I started playing around with the different colors. This paper is real absorbent though, and I didn't like how soupy it got the more I tried layering because it bled pretty bad. These are a few more fun doodles that I did with the markers. So I did like the typical swatching of them all once I got them and just played around making a cute little scene outside of a house. Yeah, I'm happy with this. I didn't spend a lot of time on this because I was just messing around and playing, but it was fun. I like my toad. I'm actually very satisfied with how that turned out. I made this little turtle. I kind of did this quick. I would like to come back and add some more green hues into the turtle and maybe outline the individual tiles on his shell, but otherwise that was fun. This one, I'm really happy with how it turned out. I love this little frog, the girl inside her walnut shell boat. Her positioning I'm okay with, but she still, again, she seems real stiff and her proportions are a lot better than those other gals in the other book. I'm happy with that. I kind of tried cheating with the hands because, you know, not doing an actual whole hand, but that's something I want to work on more. That's where I'm at. Oh, I do love this. So I did have a reference for this bird and the toad and the butterfly and this frog. So I was looking at references for those things, but everything else I just drew from my mind. That's where I'm at. This is just a see what I'm doing now video so that I can look back on this and hopefully I've improved. So I do enjoy drawing people like this in this kind of cartoon style. I don't know what else you would call it. Illustrative style, maybe. I want to try doing that more and I want to get better at it because all of the poses, like, you know, this is a person and she's sitting in a boat, but like she also kind of seems like she's hovering and not like sitting in the boat. Like there's no weight represented in that. There's just more I could do to make it better, right? So yeah, hopefully, oh, I'm not even holding it where you can see it, but hopefully you saw what I'm talking about in all of this, and we'll continue arting and learning and practicing and snacking. Thanks for watching. Bye.